Good morning, children. Welcome to the virtual classes. Today I am here again with the second video of program code. In this video, we are going to learn about tokens in Java. Token is the smallest individual unit of a program. If I compare token with the cell in biology, what is cell? Cell is the smallest unit of life. Like that, token is the smallest unit of a program. As in cell, we have many cell organelles like mitochondria, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, etc. Same, tokens are also of different type. The type of tokens are keyword, identifiers, operators, literals, and separator. Now, what is keyword? Keyword is also known as reserve word, which give special meaning to the compiler. If I say keyword dear time, what do you mean by that? That means we need to drop everything and we read for 10 minutes. Any book or newspaper to develop our reading skills. Or if I say quiet time as keyword, what you will come to know with quiet time? That means we need to be quiet and introspect for the day what we have done, and we need to write answer of 3 questions. What are that? What good I have done today? What mistake I have made? And how I am going to rectify. So one keyword will tell you what you are going to do. Sometimes we write keywords for some person, or you have given some special name to your friends also. Like if I say SRK, that means Shah Rukh Khan. Master Blaster, Sachin Tendulkar. So these all are the keyword. So like that, keyword is the reserved word which give special meaning to the compiler. If I write int, that means compiler will understand I need to take integer values. If I write float keyword, compiler will understand I need to take decimal values. If I write class, compiler will say I'm going to start the program and here I'm going to give class name. So many more keywords are there in your book. So these are the reserved word which we cannot use in any other place. It has some special meaning which compiler will understand. So keyword is the token which give special meaning to the compiler. It is also known as reserved word. Next is literal. Literal is also known as constant. What do you mean by constant? Which never change. It remains same. Like your date of birth, your name. These all are constant. So literals are the token which is also known as constant whose value never change during the execution of the program. Like if I have taken int a, so we will get result of a as integer value. We cannot get result as character. Literal also have 6 types. There are 6 types of literal. What are that? The first one is integer literal. In integer literal, we take whole numbers having positive or negative values like 14, -2, 53, etc. Next is real literal. Real literal is also known as floating point constants. It is also of two types. Two data type we can take in it. One is float, another one is double. In real literal, we take decimal value. Either it is positive, either it is negative. Like 1.5 minus 3.627, etc. Then we have character literal. Character means any single digit, number or special character can be termed as character literal. Character literal are alphanumeric, means alphabet as well as number we can take. But in character literal, always we enclose the character with single code. Like A, it is a character literal. You can write 1. I can write asterisk. These all are the example of character literal. Character literal takes single character, either it is digit, alphabet or a special character, and it is enclosed within single code. Then we have a string. The set of characters which is enclosed with double code is known as string literals. Like if I take ABC or KPS or anything which is enclosed with double code is known as string literal. These are set of alphanumeric characters. Next, Boolean literal. Boolean literal we take when we compare anything as it is true or false. That time we take Boolean literal. If your logical condition is satisfied, we say it is true, otherwise false. Like 2020 year, it is leap year or not? So if it is leap year, the answer will come as true. If not, answer will come as false. So in Boolean literal, always we take answer either is true or false. Then we have one more literal that is known as null literal. This is another special purpose literal. It is represented as /0. It is applied in a Java program as a string terminator. Next we have identifiers. Identifiers are always opposite of literal. That means literal value never change during the execution of program. But in identifiers, value changes during the execution of program. It is also known as variable. Variable is the named location in the memory. It is the named location in the memory where we can store the value, and it can change after execution. The value used to be changed. How to declare a variable? We will write the data type. Suppose data type int, variable name, and then we can give semicolon. Semicolon is known as terminator. There are certain rules to follow during writing the variable or naming variable. Variable name always begin with numbers. No, it can't begin with number. Always is begin with letters or alphabets. And variable can contain alphabets, digits, and special characters. No, actually it is not a special character only. It is one special character, that is underscore. That is underscore. So suppose if we write int 1a, it is wrong declaration. If I write int a1, this is also wrong because in variable name there is no space. If I write int a1, it is correct, or we can write int a underscore 1. That means variable name should begin with alphabets. It may contain alphabet, digit and underscore, and no space in between characters. Next we have separator or punctuator. Separator or punctuator is a token which separate two variables, like comma. If I write int a comma b, so comma separated a and b. Or we can take curly braces, square bracket, curly bracket, punctuation mark like dot, colon, etc. These all are separators or punctuators. Next we have operators. Operators are basically the symbols of a token which perform some operations. Operators are basically symbols of a token which perform some operations, like if I write A plus B, where this plus is the operator which perform the operation addition. Operators are of four types, that is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, and assignment operators. In standard 9 you will learn about many other different type of operators, and in next video we'll discuss about operators in details. I hope you understood the concept. Thank you. Stay safe, stay